Alright, student, we will be starting with a short answer type question. Slab 2, question number 1. So find a quadratic polynomial whose zeros are given below. So in this case, these are the two zeros. One is alpha and one is beta. So in this case, what do we have to find? A quadratic polynomial. Alright, so let us find a quadratic polynomial. Alright, so answer, you write, we have alpha is equal to 2 by 3 and beta is equal to minus 5 by 7. Alright, so the first thing that we should do is we should find the sum of the zeros and the product of the zeros. Alright, so sum of zeros is equal to alpha plus beta, so it will be 2 by 3 plus minus 5 by 7. So plus into minus will be minus, so it will be 2 by 3 minus 5 by 7. Alright, so in this case, since the denominators they are different, what do we have to do? We have to find the LCM. So the LCM in this case will be 21. Alright, so next 21 divided by 3 you'll get 7, and 7 into 2 will be 14, and 21 divided by 7 you'll get 3, and 3 into 5 will be 15. So in this case, the sum of 0 will be minus 1 by 21. Alright, now next product of zeros. So product of zeros simply means alpha into beta. So it will be 2 by 3 into minus 5 by 7. So it will be 2 into 5 will be minus 10 by 21. Alright, so here the sum of zeros will be minus 1 by 21 and product of zeros will be minus 10 by 21. Alright, so according to the question, we have to find a quadratic polynomial. So how will we find a quadratic polynomial? So to find a quadratic polynomial, we have to apply this formula. Alright, so you write here, therefore the required quadratic polynomial is, so this will be the formula. So the first term will be x square minus sum of zeros, and then here we have x plus product of zeros. Alright, so this will be your formula. If we ever want to find a quadratic polynomial, we have to use this formula: x square minus sum of zeros in bracket x plus product of zeros. So here it will be x square minus sum of zeros. So sum of zeros in this case, how much are we getting? Minus 1 by 21. So it will be 1 by 21. Alright, so here it will be minus 1 by 21, and here remember to write x plus product of zeros. How much are we getting? Minus 10 by 21. Minus 10 by 21. Alright, so in this case it will be minus into minus will be plus, so it will be x square plus 1 by 21x plus into minus will be minus 10 by 21. Alright, or we can also take the LCM 21 as common, so it will be 1 by 21, then in bracket it will be 21x square plus 1x plus 10. Alright, so this will be your answer. Oh sorry, this is minus. So you might ask, how did I get 21? Because when we took the LCM, so here it will be 1. So this is very simply due to LCM. Alright, so this will be your answer. So for question number 2 and number 3, you will do it by yourself. So question number 2, it came this year for 3 marks. Alright, so it is very easy. Next we will be starting with question number 9. So if alpha beta are zeros of the polynomial px is equal to 3x square minus 2x minus 6, then find. So in this case we have 3 sub question, number 1, 2 and 3. So let us find first for number 1, and then for 2, and then for 3. All right, so question number 9. So here we write we have px, that is the polynomial of x, is equal to 3x square minus 2x minus 6. So let us find first the coefficient of x and the constant term. So you write here coefficient of x square will be 3, coefficient of x will be minus 2, and constant term is equal to minus 6. Alright, so what we will do is first we will find the sum of zeros and product of zeros, and then we will use this question 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. We will find the value of alpha and beta. Alright, so here we will write we have sum of zeros is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. So sum of zeros will be alpha plus beta is equal to minus coefficient of x here will be minus 2, and coefficient of x square will be 3. Alright, so alpha plus beta, the sum of zeros, minus into minus will be plus, it will be 2 by 3. Alright, now also product of zeros is equal to constant term by coefficient of x square. So product of zeros will be alpha beta, this is product of zeros, is equal to constant term will be minus 6 by coefficient of x square, so 3 1 3 2. So in this case the product of zeros will be minus 2. Alright, so since we have gotten the sum of zeros and the product of zeros, so let us proceed to solve this problem. Alright, so number 1, we have 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta. Alright, so let us simplify this one. So what we will do is we will take the LCM. So in this case the LCM will be alpha beta. So alpha cancel, what's left? Beta will be left, so beta will come up, and then again by LCM beta cancel. So what's left? So we have to multiply alpha with 1, so alpha into 1 will be alpha. All this is true using LCM. All right, so we will just arrange this one. So alpha plus beta by alpha beta. Now let us substitute the value. So in this case, alpha plus beta, how much are we getting? 2 by 3. And alpha beta, how much are we getting? Minus 2 by 3. So let us substitute it here. So alpha plus beta will be 2 by 3, and product of zeros, alpha beta, will be minus 2. All right, so this one will be 2 by 3. So we transfer this one from division sign to multiplication sign. So what will happen? 1 will go up and 2 will come down. So in this case, 2 cancel. What's left? Minus 1 by 3. All right, so therefore the value of 1 by alpha plus 1 by beta is equal to minus 1 by 3. All right, so this will be your answer. All right, so now for number 2. So for number 2 also it will be exactly the same. So let us proceed to solve to find the value of alpha square plus beta square. All right, so alpha square plus beta square, we can simply write it like this. All right, so we can write it like alpha plus beta whole thing square, whole thing to the power square minus 2 alpha beta. All right, so so I will show you why we are writing like this. All right, because there is no formula for alpha square plus beta square, so we have to rearrange in this way so that we will get alpha, so that we will get the value of alpha plus beta, which is 2 by 3. All right, which is 2 by 3, and alpha beta will be minus 2. So just let me show it here. See, because alpha plus beta whole thing square minus 2 alpha beta, so you expand this one. This is a plus b whole thing square, so it will be alpha square plus beta square plus 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta. All right, so in this case, so 2 alpha beta minus 2 alpha beta will get cancelled, so we are left with alpha square plus beta square, which is the same as this. All right, so that's why we are rearranging like this. All right, so I hope it is clear. All right, so let us substitute the value. So alpha plus beta, what is the value? 2 by 3. So it will be 2 by 3 whole thing to the power square minus 2 alpha beta. What is the value of alpha beta? Minus 2. So it will be 4 by 3, minus into minus will be plus, it will be 4. So in this case, LCM will be 3, so it will be 4 plus it will be so sorry, 2 will be 4, this one will be 9, so LCM will be 9, so this will be 36, it will be 40 by 9. All right, so this is the value of alpha square plus beta square. So let us find for the third one. All right, so now for number 3, alpha cube plus beta cube. So this one is very simple. So here we can write it as alpha plus beta whole thing cube minus 3 alpha beta alpha plus beta. So this is simply from the formula a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b whole thing cube minus 3ab by a plus b. So this is the formula which we are using. All right, so next what we will do is we will simply substitute the value. So alpha plus beta value will be 2 by 3 whole thing to the power cube minus 3 alpha beta will be minus 2, and alpha plus beta will be 2 by 3. So in this case 2 to the power 3 will be 8, and 3 to the power 3 will be 27. So minus into minus will be plus. So here 3 will get cancelled. So what's left over here? 4. All right, so in this case LCM will be 27. So 8 plus 108. So how much are we getting? 116 by 27. So this will be the value of alpha cube plus beta cube. So remember the formula of alpha cube plus beta cube will be a cube plus b cube is equal to a plus b whole thing to the power cube minus 3ab in bracket a plus b. So simply use this formula, you will get the answer. So that's it for question number 9. All right, student, so let us start with number 10. So question number 10, I want you to try it by yourself. Very simple. So just let me explain it to you. So if alpha beta are zeros of the polynomial so and so, then prove that alpha by beta plus beta by alpha is equal to 34 by 15. All right, so in this case question number 10 is exactly the same as question number 9. So what you will do first is you will find the sum of zeros. All right, and after that you will find the product of zeros. So this will be your left hand side and this will be your right hand side. So you have to show that left hand side is equal to right hand side. So next what you will do is you will simplify this one. All right, so after simplifying this one, then you will get the same answer as so left hand side will be 34 by 15 is equal to 34 by 15. All right, so in this case you just need to simplify alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. You just simply use LCM, then you will get the values. All right, like alpha plus beta whole thing square, then you can simply substitute by sum of zeros and product of zeros. So number 10 is exactly the same as number 9. All right, so I need you to try it by yourself so that you will be able to solve it on your own. All right, so let us start with question number 11. So number 11 also, it is almost exactly the same, but I will show it to you. So if alpha beta are zeros of x square minus 3x plus 1, then find a polynomial. So in this case we have to find polynomial. So in this case we have to use that formula x square minus sum of zeros plus product of zeros. So the first thing we need to find is sum of zeros and product of zeros, then we will be able to find the polynomial. All right, question number 11. So you write we have px, polynomial of x will be x square minus 3x plus 1. All right, so we will write coefficient of x square will be 1, coefficient of x will be minus 3, and constant term will be 1. So let us find the sum of zeros. Now sum of zeros. All right, so sum of zeros alpha plus beta is equal to minus coefficient of x by coefficient of x square. so it'll be equal to minus 3 by 1, which is equal to 3. So in this case, alpha plus beta will be 3. All right, now let us find product of zeros. Also, alpha beta, so this is product of zeros, will be constant term by coefficient of x square. So in this case, constant term will be 1 and coefficient of x square will be 1. So in this case, alpha plus beta will be 1. So now next what we'll do is let us simplify this one. All right, so let us simplify these zeros simply by using again sum of zeros and product of zeros. So again, sum of zeros. So in this case, it will be alpha by beta plus beta by alpha. All right, so these are the two zeros. So what we'll do is let us find the sum of zeros of these two zeros. So using LCM, it will be alpha beta. So beta cancel, so it will be alpha square plus alpha cancel, it will be beta square. So this one we can simply write it like as in question number 9. So it will be alpha plus beta whole thing square minus 2 alpha beta by alpha beta. All right, so now next what we will do is we will simply substitute the value. So alpha plus beta value will be 3 minus 2 alpha beta will be 1, will be 1. So it will be 6 minus 2 into 1 will be 3 will be 9. All right, 9 minus 2, so it will be 7. So sum of zeros of the these two zeros will be 7. Now let's find product of zeros. So product of zeros will be alpha by beta into beta by alpha. So this one is very simple, beta cancel, alpha cancel. So what are we getting over here? 1. All right, so now the last thing is what we need to find, a polynomial. So you will write here, therefore the required polynomial is we have to use that formula again, x square minus sum of zeros, here will be x plus product of zeros. All right, so it will be x square minus sum of zeros. What is the sum of zeros that we have gotten here? It will be 7. So it will be minus 7x plus product of zeros. How much are we getting over here? 1. So it will be 1. So this will be the required polynomial. So this will be your answer. All right, next number 12. So number 12, I want you to do it by yourself, exactly the same as number 11. All right, exactly the same as number 11, so you can do it by yourself. So for question number 13 and for question number 14, I will send a PDF document. All right, I will send a PDF document in your WhatsApp group, and it is also exactly the same as number 12. So that's all for today.